Hello, dear learner. Welcome to the session on Introduction to Orthographic Projection. My dear friends, myself, Gajanan Padmane, I am working as a lecturer in mechanical engineering at Government Polytechnic, Khamgaon. Dear students, in the previous video, we have studied the concept of projections and concept of orthographic projections also. In this session, we learn introduction to orthographic projections. Dear ones, let us have a quick scan on the learning outcome of this session. After watching this module, students will be able to explain the methods of projection, differentiate first and third angle method of projection. They will be able to locate the position of 6 principal views in the first and third angle method of projection. They will be able to explore the concept of symbols of first and third angle method of projection. We have already discussed that there are 4 methods of projections. Among these 4 methods, first and third angle methods of projections are widely used. Let us study these 2 methods. When the object is placed in the first quadrant and the projections are drawn, then it is called as first angle method of projection. It is used in European countries and is recommended by ISO and BIS since 1991. Whereas when the object is placed in the third quadrant and projections are carried out, then it is called as third angle method of projection. It is used in Canada, USA, Japan and Thailand. In first angle method of projection, object is placed in between observer and the principal of planes. See, here it is object. It is placed in between the observer over here and the principal plane of projection. So here it is a plane of projection, here it is observer, and this object is placed in between the observer and the POP. Whereas in third angle method of projection, POP is placed between object and the observer over here. Here there is a observer and it is object. This is a plane of projection, POP. This is placed in between the object. It is placed in between the object and the observer over here. Now let us assume that the object is placed in first quadrant and we have to draw front and top view. Let us assume that the object is viewed from the front side and the projectors are drawn from the various points on the contour of an object so as to meet the vertical plane as shown in this figure. The image formed joining with a sequence, the points at which these line meet the vertical plane is called as front view or elevation. Now assume that the object is viewed from the top and the projections are drawn from the various points on the contour of an object so as to meet the horizontal plane as shown in the figure. The image formed by joining with a correct sequence the points at which these line meets the horizontal plane is called as top view or plan. Now turn this horizontal plane through 90 degree to make it coplanar with vertical plane, and let us observe what happened. See, the front view lies above the reference line and the top view lies exactly below the front view and below the reference line XY. In this way, it is possible for us to get the front view and top view by first angle method of projection. Now let us try one of the side views. Let us try the right hand side view and see how it appears. Assume that the object is placed in the first quadrant. Now we have to place the position of the observer from the front side over here. At the same time, we have to place the observer from the top side like this, and we have to place the observer from right side, okay, like this. This is the right hand of your observer, so right hand side. Now draw the front view and top view as discussed in the previous way. Now we have to assume that the object is viewed from the right hand side. Okay, right hand side like this is right hand side, and for this there is a dotted line over here. The object is viewed from the right hand side. It will appear over here because the object is placed in between the observer and here there is a profile plane. Okay, now draw the projections from the various points of the contour of an object so as to meet the profile plane. We'll be getting image like this. These images appear over here on the profile plane. By joining with correct sequence the points which meet this particular plane. Now turn this plane through 90 degrees so as to make it coplanar with the vertical plane and just see what happens. Here there is a front view we get, okay, and here there is a top view appears, and here there is a right hand side view which appears at the left side of this front view over here. You just see this is front view over here, here it is a top view over here, and here there is a right hand side view. The right hand side view will represent the width and the height of an object. The front view will represent the length and height of an object, and the top view will represent, yes, it is going to represent the width and length of an object. And we see that all the three dimensions, that is length, height and the width can be observed in these views. In this way, the basic three views can be drawn. Similarly, if we place the object in third quadrant and projections are drawn, again for the front and top view, this is the observer who is looking from the front side, and what happens here, observer who is looking from the top side. This is your third quadrant. This is your third quadrant, vertical plane. Here it is a horizontal plane. Object is placed in here. It is your object, and here your principal plane is in between the object and the observer. Okay. Now what happens? Again the same thing. We have to draw the projectors from the points so as to meet a vertical plane. Join it with the correct sequence. Similarly, have a look from the top side over here and join the points in a correct sequence. Turn this horizontal plane through 90 degrees so as to make it a coplanar with vertical plane and see what happens. Yes, this top view will move above the reference line like this, which appears on the horizontal plane, and the front view will appear exactly below the top view and that below the XY line also, and front view appears over here on the vertical plane. Now we can try for three basic views by third angle method of projection. So what we have to do, again we have to assume that the object is kept in third quadrant. Yes. Now draw the projections from the front side. Then from the top side you have to place the observer like this, and here there is an observer from the right hand side. Now get the front and top view as usual and try for the right hand side view. The same thing will appear over here. Here you can see, here it is a front view. Here it is top view which appears on a horizontal plane. It is being turned to 90°, and we get over here the front view like this and the top view over here like this. Now the right hand side view over here, it appears on this profile plane, and we have to turn this plane to 90° so as to make it coplanar with vertical plane, and you get your right hand side view on the right hand of your front view like this. Okay, so in this way it is possible for you to get the three basic views by third angle method of projection also. Now it is possible for us to draw maximum 6 views with considering the object suspended in a glass box and producing 6 principal views like this. What we have to do? We have to consider that here this object is being enclosed in a glass box. Now what happens? Here we can put the observer from front side, from top side, from right hand side view, here from left hand side view, here from bottom side, and here there is a from rear side. And see, the box becomes the principal plane showing 6 views. The 6 principal views are front view, left hand side view, right hand side view, then here is the top view, then the bottom view and the rear side view. Now cut along all the corners to flatten out the box to create a 6 view drawing. See, like this what we can do over here, like this. We have to cut it out and make it a flat line, so that we should get the 6 view structure like this with front view from this side. The front view, here there is a top view, bottom view, right hand side view, left hand side view and the rear view. Let us see how it appears. This is your 6 views by third angle method of projection. Front view over here, exactly above here there is top view. Below the front view there is the bottom view. On the right hand of front view there is a right side and right hand view, and on the left side of front view there is a left hand side view, and at the left of your left hand side view there is a rear view. In the same way, if you have a look for all the views by first angle method of projection, it will be appearing like this. Here there is a front view, below the front view there is a top view, above the front view there is a bottom view. Right hand side view appears on the left side of front view, whereas left hand side view appears on the right side of the front view, and the rear view will appear on the right side of left hand side view. See, so in this way it is possible for us to draw all the views by method. Now let us summarize these by comparison of first and third angle method of projection. If we try to compare these particular points on the basis of comparison of these particular points, we'll see that the object is placed in first quadrant and object is placed in third quadrant for third angle. Similarly, we can see that the object lies between observer and plane in first angle, whereas plane of projection lies observer and the object. If you try to summarize all these things, we'll be able to get the different views like this. Right hand side view will appear on the left of the front view, whereas left hand side view will appear on the right of the front view in first angle, whereas in third angle right hand side view will appear on the right side and front of the front view, and left hand side view will appear on the left of the front view. Top view will lie exactly below the front view in the first angle, and front view will lie exactly below the top view in third angle. As far as the symbols are concerned, here you can see that this is a symbol for first angle method of projection, and here it is a symbol for third angle method of projection. So in this way you can draw the symbols also. Thank you learners for joining this video. Thank you very much. Happy learning. Have a nice time. Stay home. Stay healthy. Thank you. Thank you very much.